The following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
The following triple threat contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Knights of the Round Table, from Valhalla, the Intercontinental Champion, the Hammer Bishop.
This place is coming alive now. Clearly, this SmackDown crowd can't wait for this one to get started.
And approaching the ring, representing the Knights of the Round Table, from the Old Country, the Kid Adrian Hall.
Man, listening to the reaction this guy gets from a crowd never gets old.
I don't care who you are. You get butterflies each time your name gets announced and you're headed toward that WWE ring.
You mean the wrestling god got nervous?
Well, not me, but everybody else.
And approaching the ring, from the Old Country, Lee.
Well, this superstar has all the tools needed to win this one. Now let's see if he can put them together.
This will undoubtedly be one of those SmackDown matches you talk about for a long time to come.
They talk to me. doctors are disease, and the preachers are sinners, and police just...
And approaching the ring, representing the Knights of the Round Table, from Avalon, Susan the Barbarian.
I can't think of a time I've seen the WWE Universe this pumped up. What a match we're seeing.
She's looking focused here tonight, and she'll need to be. She has her work cut out for her in this one.
And approaching the ring, representing the Knights of the Round Table, from deep in the jungle, Sarah Flynn, the Phantom.
Oh, hold on a second and listen to this reaction. This is unbelievable. What an entrance. This is who a large number of these fans in attendance came to see tonight. see this one. The fans have been demanding this one-on-one contest, and here it is.
Oh god. Yep.
It's either going to be good or
Make
bad.
them roll both of the gang. It's zero, so. Yep. One.
Wow.
Yeah. Two. Oh my god.
Keep going.
Did you hear the recording?
Not the important one.
I believe
One,
it's
two,
just
four.
double checked.
Yeah, the important one I missed.
Pretty sure
Because
it's
it
30.
what the success number is in a box up there.
I'm going to give you this point. Yeah, 30.
Yes.
So that's failed.
I did hear that.
Ooh,
I was going to say, because there's a moment where we
66.
joke about him rolling a 002 and he rolls a
73. Can I stop
Like,
there?
anyway, when you give them to me.
This is terrible.
Just say whatever you want. Anyone would like about 10 of them.
64.
Can we go back to the other ones?
I'm trying.
Go hard.
10.
There we go.
Tell what to do.
46. What is it? 52.
Wait, that's enough.
That's number one.
Nope. That's because if you go to the catacombs and you're walking around and you don't.
I'll be trying to find all the traps.
Yeah, but like let's say you're walking down a corridor and you come across a tile that has one and you haven't said I'm looking for traps. I'll just use one of these numbers. I'll just take the first number off the list and go.
Oh, good. So it's going to be good.
That's
Fading.
where it is. Well, it'll be just like real light.
Yeah.
Except right. So we will start with Sulin if that's not too much trouble for you.
Yay.
The hero's gonna do something.
Yeah. Do we need to move all this?
That's alright. Got the important pages.
I just thought to give you some table space.
Need table for table space.
Well, Ken's not cornered, he's taking up an entire end, so Stephen's actually wedged.
Okay.
So
Oh, but
we'll just begin
That's
anyway.
right.
Okay. So, you have found yourself having just recovered several items that you believe will be, one, belong to you, and two, will be handy. And you are, rather unfortunately, have been dumped near a dragon altar, which is suspended at the end of a large spar of icy path in the middle of a large, well, crater's the wrong word, shall we say deadfall, at the bottom of which is a dragon horde, and slightly more importantly, on top of that, a dragon.
Yes.
you can take it. Kill it. Jump on its back, sneak attack.
Yeah,
Down at the end of the path, there is a tent blocking access to it, and it has tent flaps, and that is where your adversary, the Frostwalker, has gone. It is cold, and it is snowing, but not directly over the pit.
Okay. Can I see any way to get down to the tents?
Yeah, just go down the path, the ice path, and there's the tent blocking the...
So he's actually in the tent at the moment.
You don't know that, but he did go through the flaps.
Yeah. So I can't see if he exited or...
No, you can't. Not from your position.
Can I move around silently and try and get a better angle on that and away from the dragon?
You can go down the path, or you can go over the edge.
Yeah, I won't go over the
Or you
edge.
could go deeper into the altar and examine around there.
Well, let's see if there's anything around the altar to... Might be a secret passage or something. Who knows? I'll go inspect the altar.
Steal the gems.
No, they're all gone. The dragon's gone.
Okay.
You don't steal gems from dragon altars.
I think it's a good idea.
I think it's a dumb idea.
It'll work out.
Yeah. I no problem. I haven't listened to
So
that.
you're going to roll like that?
Yeah, what do you want? Perception?
Just do a perception, will do, yeah.
Is it... Yes, I like. Sweet.
Reckon the new ones?
Gotta be lucky with the first few rolls. No, that's pretty good.
7.
7 prostitutes.
And that's the way you start.
That's not a bad first roll.
That's a good first roll.
Right. You will see frosted over corpses stacked like cordwood around the sides as kind of like a little safety barrier almost.
Yeah.
The total area is about 20 feet wide, roughly circular, and if it wasn't for the barrier of long dead offerings, it would be a dead drop all the way down. From this sort of circular outcropping, you can see that the spar is not solid all the way down, but rather precariously just a jutting outcropping of ice.
It's out from the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meaning that will be your only way down from here. There, in front of the altar, are several bowls. One bowl is heaped with sapphires, another bowl is just heaped with rubies, and another bowl just has art diamond forlornly at the bottom of it.
I need those.
There's
That's nice. I don't know that.
There's a chest off to one side that's open, and it's overflowing with gold and crowns. There's a scepter sticking out. There's a string of pearls looped over the thing. It looks like every fucking clip out of a treasure chest you've ever seen. There's another crown hanging off the scepter. There is, up to the other side, another chest which is overflowing with dusty old scrolls and wrapped up in tight leather cases, and they're unfortunately very coated in frost and very clearly damaged.
Yeah, they're
time.
unreadable here.
Some of them will be destroyed, but the top layer you suspect is protecting
The bottom layers.
There is a scroll that I mentioned you retrieved earlier sitting on top. You take that.
Taking that, yep.
And
Taking that scroll.
and
It's not enough! It's not enough! Damn it!
there are a pile of weapons, some of which are only lightly dusted with snow, others which are frosted over, iced over, rusted or destroyed. There's at the foot of that there's like a pile of little sticks about this long with different designs that seem to have etchings on them. Some of them have been stepped on clearly by a careless boot and snapped, but others are in great condition. There is a bronze urn sitting beside the altar.
Does it have a symbol on it?
She can't see one without turning it or anything.
And I'm fully aware this may seem suspicious, but it's not.
There is a broken shield, and it appears to have been made of gold. Stupidly, I mean, wouldn't that just be really heavy and sound terrible? And it appears to have been engraved with just a like a hammer thing. It seems stupid. There are a pile of pendants in with the symbols of various gods. So just perched jauntily on top of the dragon motif on top of the altar is a battered helm. It looks old. Sort of, once it might have been a fine sort of silver chased helm, but now it's sort of got dents and scratches in it, and it would take minutes for a proper armourer to repair and buff up. And stuck into the altar is some kind of multi-pointed thing, like a disc, with little jaggy points all out, and it's just like jammed into the altar itself, like someone's like forced it in there or whipped it in real hard. Your equipment is intact,
including my sword. I lost the sword, didn't I?
You did lose your long sword.
So,
you flipped it off.
I'm looking to see if there's anything I could
use.
use.
I require another perception check for you to find an appropriate short
the
sword.
Glaive!
Not the glaive.
Use. That's what I was
just a Chinese throwing sword.
I was thinking it would be a glaive mistake not to take that.
4.
Yeah, you can find an iron short sword.
Alright.
All those fancy things you can go for an iron sword.
I can't use anything else.
I've prioritized proficiency. If you prefer something fancier you're not proficient with, then there is plenty of things here.
No.
Get the wands and the scrolls. Come on. Come on.
Right, so I've looked out of character. I've looked where I am.
Yeah.
And I've already assessed that if I carry any more extra weight, I may not get back to where I have to go.
Fine. But we're coming back here. We're coming back here and we're taking the wands and the scrolls.
That's only if I tell you.
If Sulin knows Saphiro, she knows that he would like that shield, but she should also know.
And he probably also wants that helm of infravision.
He would prefer that Sulin get back safely,
which he can't use because he's a paladin.
And I can't carry that shield all the way.
Then I'm a black guy. Yeah,
the black guy.
Just one wand. Just one wand.
Oh shit! I forgot to give you these too.
Oh, thanks.
There's a reward for acting in character to the expense of your own well-being and everyone else's.
2 weeks in a row.
It's the primary reason they're given out.
It's awesome.
Right, so you head back down the path, I'm assuming.
Yep.
No, I'm not taking any. You get near the tent, you hear voices. Do you stop, listen?
I will stop and listen.
Okay. Fine. You hear voices from the tent. They talk to you. No.
I thought it was Lee.
Yeah. Okay, so It appears to be a heated discussion that is going. Discussion which is going on.
We will need him in order to be able to fulfill our goal. Those cretins have found one of the rings.
But you can't ask me to do any more.
Move the glacier south, and then we will offer it to our sleeping friend.
You can't do that. You can't do that. It doesn't belong to us. We have to give it back. We gave our word.
Our word was meaningless, and will be meaningless when ice covers the world and we sit upon the ancient throne. Who will remember what word was given?
You can't make me use it.
I never made you do anything. You will choose of your own volition to follow our plans.
No, I won't do it.
Take up the dagger, offer it to the dragon, and make the bargain.
Silence. Silence. You hear like something scraping off of a wood table. Could be a dagger. Could be something iron. Could be something not iron. There's a strange ringing afterwards. And you hear like crunching footsteps heading towards the tent flaps you were outside of.
I will move up to one side and hide beside the tent.
Okay, I need a dex check. Or if you have climb walls, you can do that.
No dick sucks ass.
Your dex is great. What do you mean your roll sucks?
Roll sucks ass. 19.
Oh dear, kiddies.
Oh no.
So you move off to the side, and unfortunately that built-up bank of snow isn't as solid as you thought it was, and it gives way. What do?
I'll try and grab a ledge.
Okay. That is Dex again, unless you have jumping. Which you should have.
No,
if you don't, then I require you pick it up with your next proficiency.
Still got running and...
Yeah, you need jumping. Or is it leaping? I can't remember which.
Yeah.
That's better.
Yes, you managed to do that.
You know what's worse, at 19, my dex is 17.
Yeah.
So, the Frostwalker emerges from the tent. And he's clutching about a dagger about that long. It's got a very simple iron handle, but the blade is made out of this sort of crimsonish crystal. And he walks back up to the ledge and he sort of holds it over the ledge, and eventually this dragon head comes up and starts talking with him. Listening check, or do you care?
I'll listen.
Oh wow.
Two. Somehow you do hear. Yes, you hear...
I thought I told you to leave.
I have an alternative offer to make you. You know what this is.
The blood dagger. I want it.
Then you will accede to my request?
Very well. Place it upon my altar.
Very well. Puts it on the altar. Dragon flies up out of the thing. Takes off over the horizon. Frostwalker comes back down the ledge. Goes into his tent.
So, the argument was beforehand, the Frostwalker was arguing with somebody else, I'm inferring here, and the other person is actually giving commands, not the Frostwalker. Just from the voices. Just from the voices, it's all on.
If you want.
Steal shit from the altar now, the dragon's gone. Steal the dagger.
Why would I take the dagger?
Hilarious!
You can roll intelligence to see if you recognize the dagger.
Because you see, then he'll be like, you gave
And I'm
me this
going to
dagger.
add on a
and then
proficiency I know you have.
You took it away.
11.
Okay, so this is the blood dagger. It is an ancient assassin's tool that has been around for hundreds of years. Very sought after, thought to be destroyed. The blade is made of crystal, and it is said to be the colour it is because it has absorbed the blood of many. All you have to do is harm someone with it and they die. It is a weapon of unspeakable evil, but it doesn't have any restrictions on use. It has been used through history alternatively as a sacrificial weapon, and of course the Brotherhood of Assassins have claimed to have used it at some point, and the mysterious red-clad figure known only as Ninja Master Bruce has been known to use it as well. And he exists solely in the frozen north. I'm not sure you would know that last part.
Can you imagine what would happen if Boromir came across it? He'd like pick it up and go, still sharp. Fuck.
Boromir wouldn't die to something like that.
No, I can't. No.
But it makes it look like they broke the bargain if you steal it.
But I know what it is, and to actually take it anywhere would be dangerous for me because I've got no way to wrap it up.
Well, one of us could hide it.
Oh yeah, so I'm going to cart this dagger that could kill me at any stage with no cover on it.
Just don't get nicked by it.
I'll make a suggestion here. You could take a bunch of those useless scrolls, pulp them up with all the snow, and make it like a
that
sheet
would work.
for it.
And actually, the scrolls underneath would be nice, and I could wrap it up.
Yeah, you could just pulp them all up.
Bit of water, and it actually mould perfect.
Yeah,
actually, that'd be a good idea. Sound like a good idea?
Wow. How could you do that?
Alternatively,
use those
take
sticks
that
to
urn,
strengthen it.
Just take the top off and grab it on there.
The Undertaker's ashes are in that urn.
They're not.
You remember what happened last time we opened the urn? The Undertaker came out.
That was in the superhero world.
I choose to believe that will happen again.
And also, this is going to prevent actually a lot of accreation of demons that have been happening.
Yeah.
So you needed that. Besides which, I'm not the one who had a superhero base running on a reactor powered by orphan children's souls.
Yeah, well, we rectified that once we knew it was a problem.
To be fair, we didn't deliberately choose to have that be the case.
Actually, no, we did. We chose the base.
I mean, I have my own base. It's great.
You could just steal the dagger and then cut some of the tent off and like wrap it in the
Stab the Frostwalker with
Yeah.
it. Stab whoever the other guy is with it.
Just kill them all.
GG.
Oh my god.
I mean, perhaps, you know...
Oh, that's right, you do think of my character like that.
Carrying
That's
it
the other
out
character.
certainly is an option, but I would personally, you know, if I was a player, I probably wouldn't use it until I'd fully identified all the consequences.
Well, that's exactly right. If I know what it is and I know it that well, then yeah.
I'll use it.
Yeah, I probably would.
Alright, I'll from where I am, can I get around the tent?
No.
I mean with a high dex roll.
With numerous successful climb walls and dexterity checks, you might be able to.
Just stroll in and go, what up, bitches?
Two is numerous.
Stab him in the toe with the dagger.
Climb walls make not.
You might
I forgot to mention the armors that were up there.
The armors? Wow.
Well, I mean, they're not in great condition.
If I can't appraise it off the spot, I wouldn't have taken anything out. What I'm wearing is...
It had to be Sulan that went into the cave full of knight's shit. The only character that wouldn't take any of it.
This is way out in the open.
Oh, is it?
Oh yeah.
Open sky, big pit, spire of ice.
Oh, okay. I thought this was
No, this is...
underground.
No, this is...
I thought it was like a huge open cavern.
It is a huge open pit.
Yeah.
Canyon?
No,
Not quite that.
it's round and...
It's just a pit,
It's a
isn't
pit,
it?
yeah, I guess. A big, icy pit.
And there's a lord of the pit. You have to sacrifice things to him where he hurts you. I'm done with this little while.
So, I can hear anything in the tent?
A soft sobbing. And then you see a bright light through the cracks, and you hear like magical sounds. And at the same time, it gets colder, and you actually see the ice formation from the glaciers in the distance swell up, get bigger, and move south.
Can I get up and actually see who's doing this? If it is possible, let's try.
I will require a hide and shadows and a perception check.
Well, that sucked ass. Hide and shadows was not, and perception check. No.
You got caught and saw nothing, right?
Yeah.
Lemon.
There's a bright light coming from inside the tent. Ow, hurt your eyes.
No.
Because it's night time and now your night vision's correct.
Yeah. So I cannot get past this tent in any way, shape, or form.
You might be able to, like I said, but it will definitely require a lot of checks. It's a big tent. But if you want to go ahead and try that, then you can go ahead and try that. Alternatively, God, why am I solving players' problems here?
Yeah.
Alternatively, you could go back to the altar, get a bunch of weapons, drive them into the ice wall, and use them as steps.
Yes, but
I mean, one, that's going to be audible.
Yeah.
And two, that crystal dagger might break.
How much noise is that the casting producing?
It's stopped now, but the effects are still being seen.
So the dragon and all that, we're all moving.
Dragon's gone.
But the dragon, this whole thing is moving south.
No.
No.
It seems to be immune to the effect. But there's like, the area around it's fairly flat. There's like now big drifts and mountainous snow crags form. If you've ever seen Fire and Ice, the animated thing, it's very much like that effect.
Just wait until my visions.
Okay, it's fine. That happens.
And then I'll peek in the tent again and see what's...
Okay, there's elf, kind of, and it's sitting in a crappy fold-up chair, like a campaigner's chair.
Yep.
And he's got like a bench, a pretty fucking shoddy bench, and there's a glove on it. And he's sort of like passed out, slumped on the bench there.
Does he look like the Frostwalker?
Oh, he is.
The one, yeah.
Back to the dagger. Just shank him. Shank him. Kill him.
Big damn thing.
Yeah.
On the bench, there's a sword. It looks like his like the front of his robe has just been ripped open.
If I killed him, he would kill me.
No, he wouldn't.
I'd try.
Take the sword! Take the sword, come on!
Do something. I'm going to, can I get around, can I see a path of going around?
Yeah, there's another flap on the other side of the tent.
But
directly opposite.
Can I see a path?
Yeah, it's not that full, it's actually empty.
Alright, I'll try and sneak past him.
Sneak, you say? Righto. I will require a move silently. And a hide in shadows if you intend to try that as well.
Right, so my move silently is epic.
Uh-huh.
4.
It's 4, good.
And hide in shadows is
99!
Just look balloons.
Where's the source of the other voice?
Yeah.
He's gone.
But where did he go?
So you're slipping through tent.
Yeah.
You're silent as a ghost. You're walking light on that snow. Where other footprints are, that's where your feet go. You regret, for the first time in your life, putting heels on your boots. Just because you want to be a little taller. I don't know, man. However, you get to the tent flap, and you open it, and morning light streams through. You are silhouetted quite perfectly. And you feel someone grab you by the upper arm.
Can I, attack?
Upper arm?
You can.
This isn't a superhero universe.
Oh, okay, so...
And I'm actually useful.
And?
As opposed to
Since
Soviet.
dialogue is free, your adversary is going to say, shh.
turn around and look.
Don't say anything. Guy looks like death. Like he's. This is the oldest elf you've seen. He looks like fucking used up.
So this is not the Frostwalker.
It is.
So he's the guy that fought on the wall.
Yeah, but he's like.
He looks old now.
Looks old now.
You can't be here. You have to leave. You have to find the rings. Find all of the rings. Make a new heart.
He'll snatch up a piece of parchment, blood, and just sketch quickly a thing. Trust me.
Go up there. Take the pendant. It has a star on it like this. Etched into it. And take the dagger. Break the covenant. Go.
So then I'll
Before he wakes up.
go back the other way then. Okay, then I will find the dagger.
Okay, now you have to look for the pendant.
And the pendant. 17.
What's your wisdom?
13.
That's a bad miss.
Then I'll look a bit longer.
That is going to take longer now.
I know. 5.
After about 10 minutes of searching, you find the appropriate pendant. It was hanging off the dragon motif. And with your 2 items of booty, you will then descend back down the path.
Yep.
And naturally, you just run right back into the tent.
Yeah. No.
He's shaking his head!
I will again peek in.
Peek in.
Peek in.
That means what again?
Pass Fury.
That's going on a shirt.
It's nice. I like it. I like it a lot.
Now we know what a pig Ian is. And he was an ass fairy, if I recall.
What do you want to look inside?
What do you normally use to look?
So perception, yeah. So I don't see anything.
Okay, so as far as you're aware, that's all clear.
Yeah, unfortunately, I do. I rolled wrong. Bad.
Oh,
I rolled poorly, so I'll move silently and hide in shadows, obviously. Move silently is not successful.
Okay.
And hide in shadows is not successful.
Some track.
These dice suck.
You just gotta give him time.
Going back in the... You've been bad.
I posit that you suck.
No, that was 3 on the other die. Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so you're through the tent. He appears to be sleeping.
Right. I will continue down.
Okay, so following the map that he's drawn you, let's have a look. Let's see. You are waylaid by 3.
12 Frost Giants. Okay, Sulin can handle it.
There is a Frostman guard. He has his back to you. It is in the what?
Actually, can I get around him and out without him noticing me? Do I think I have a chance?
He's a path blocking guard.
Then I will
Stab.
Okay, with the iron sword, of course. This is an...
No!
Do it!
No, because the dagger's evil, and I know it's evil, so I don't have an excuse.
Okay. This is a +4 bonus to your attack roll.
Automatic hit?
No, it's a +4 bonus to your attack roll.
Alright, so... this. 12.
+4.
That's 16.
That's a hit. That's easily a hit. Right. What is your backstab multiplier?
Times 2.
Okay, just roll your damage then.
I don't have the damage for an iron short sword.
What's the previous sword?
My previous sword was straight sword.
Yeah, it's the same as the short sword.
Alright, 1d8.
As I recall, because I had to invent the weapon.
7 times 2, 14.
No, you roll again, don't you?
Oh, that's right,
Yeah,
you
you
roll
roll
twice,
twice.
that's right. 5.
Oh wait, no, I think backstab multiplier is in fact
It's a
times 2.
multiplier.
It's
Yeah.
a multiplier on the damage.
Yeah.
So it is 14. It's when you crit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay, 14. What was the other one you got, by the way, just out of curiosity?
It's a 5.
Yeah, it killed me. So he dies.
Explodes.
He dies. He goes boom. Yeah. You continue to make your way through the camp as they bustle around in the increasing daylight. Oh yeah, that's got to be something. So you want to repeat that attack against your slumbering guard?
There's another guard in front of me.
Well, yeah, further on, but he's asleep. You've got to kill him.
No, I don't.
Okay. Yes.
Do it.
Now cross his body to freedom.
Oh, okay, if I've got to go past him, then...
I mean, you have to go over him.
You have to step over
Then
him.
then it's different, then yeah, I will... God, that's even more brutal. Yeah,
What
no.
was he sleeping, so really you're just rolling
Can you
to
just
not
coup
get
de
a
grace?
1.
Yeah.
Yes, no. I will stab him.
Okay.
And that's an automatic hit this time, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Yeah. And it's a backstab too, because it's...
It's a coup de grace, sleep, he's dead. I mean, realistically speaking, I don't care how many hit points you have, if someone cuts your throat in your sleep, you're dead.
Yep.
Unless you're lucky enough to have a throat damage protection device.
That would be handy. Cool colour you should get.
For free.
It's a non-paladin gear.
Well, it takes up the next slot. It takes up the next slot, which is
rogue-only
taken up by
gear,
your...
special premium rogue-only gear.
It's taken up by your
Still
amulet.
special was a gorget or
Gorget actually sits down around the corner.
just get a total.
Like a gorgetta.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, according to your map from where you are, you've got 2 choices. You could head over towards the Beasts of Burden and try and get yourself a ride out of here.
Which I can succeed anyway.
Or you can just run through the snow to the south.
That's what I'll do best anyway.
Frolic. Frolic.
While I was in the looking at that thing that asked, was there anything I recognised, like the last thing I found?
Yeah.
So with that symbol on it.
Yes.
Well, I would have taken it.
Oh. Well, Ray says we can do it, so okay.
So what we need to do is regulate that noise and we can retcon it.
So yeah, okay, fine. Sure.
Because I would have, that's my
yeah
lot in life.
Sure.
To be a thief.
To be a thief.
I'm going to allow this. Okay, I need an endurance check from you for your running.
Right, so endurance was just it was an endurance, wasn't it?
Well, I mean, if you have the run proficiency, I suppose.
I do have the running proficiency.
Which basically just lets you run harder longer, I believe.
Running.
It's because she was running.
Can add
through the
1/3
night.
their normal top speed to their
Playing
movement
in
rate
the
for up to
shadows.
1 turn. After this, they must spend a turn resting, or 6 turns engaged in a normal activity before they can sprint the game.
Yeah, do that.
But also, characters can jog steadily, moving at twice their normal movement rate over the course of a day.
No, that's what you want.
Yeah.
So that turns 2 days' travel into 1 day's travel.
And 8
Which
hours.
that actually works out reasonably well.
Yeah.
So, okay, you come staggering back into Norgard, North's place to live.
I will.
Thanks.
Obviously surprised with how much it's been built back. Yeah. And I'll go to the inn.
You walk in just as some familiar voices are discussing how they're going to have to go looking for you.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh no!
Sulan! I run up and hug Sulan.
Hold on.
Yeah, I did the same.
I just flipped them. Momentum. I got roll 3.
Can we roll to not get flipped?
So I've just flipped 2 people on their back.
Ah!
Oh, sorry guys. Just.
I think it's
I'm
actually
happy
Sulan.
to see you too.
Yeah, thanks for that.
We need to talk.
Well, yeah.
At least we know you're not
Sulan,
a doppelganger.
tell us.
Oh, you don't know what's happened there. You were replaced.
Why would you replace me?
Hurrah!
Wait, another Lee walks in?
No.
Doppelganger.
You would replace Lee walks in. Hello.
No, they sent the dragon or somebody sent a duplicate of you.
The dragons come south again.
You die. I happy. Now you back.
Hey!
Stab him with the crystal dagger.
We need to go somewhere and talk. I've got a lot of things to tell you.
Well, isn't that's your room, Saphira?
I thought you were on your way out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you were.
Okay.
The last thing you said was that you were.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you said basically she wanted to spend some time alone thinking about.
Oh yeah, right. She claimed your room. It's not your room
About
anymore.
the dragon cultist.
Yeah. We can go to mine and Lee's room to sit down if you want.
Just anywhere.
Yeah, let's just go there.
I've got to tell this before I'm just on top of the tide. Just,
okay.
You need a drink and some food.
I need to get this before I fall asleep. Just.
Okay, let's talk.
So, I was fighting with the Frostwalker. I was out for a walk and I was fighting the Frostwalker on the wall.
Yeah, we saw that.
You know, kill him.
Well, if you saw it, why didn't you come and help me? It was,
Well, we were
were
trying.
stopped by a group of frostmen.
Okay, that's beside the point. Anyway, so I was taken by the dragon.
It's the last time we saw you.
Set them up in there. Anyway, so when I came to, I was on this cliff outcropping above the dragon, and there was an altar, and on the altar there was many things. I mean, rubies, offerings.
A dragon horde.
Yeah, lots of different things. Swords, just paladin's gold shield.
Did you take anything?
Yeah, some things, but I'll get to that.
Okay, sorry.
Like, obviously, I had to get back. So
Yeah, well, I'm glad you're back, Sterling.
there was a tent on my path, so I had to go through this tent. When I got to the tent, there was 2 people arguing. One didn't
In
want
the wrong voices.
Yeah,
They fucked up.
Yeah. One didn't want to do something and was making the other one do. He had to give another offering to the dragon. So the dragon helped them because of an offering, but he was not going to help them anymore until they made another offering.
Oh, okay.
So got out of the way and I oversaw the Frostwalker making an offering to the dragon.
What did he make?
Anyway, yeah, that's not the important thing.
You can't make me use it.
That was not the. He was told by someone else to do it.
Oh, so the Frostwalker isn't the one behind everything?
I don't know. It's confusing, just obviously. But yeah, they made an offering of a dagger.
The dagger must have had some significance beyond being just a dagger.
Don't touch the blade.
Well, yeah, you could cut yourself.
No, you
Do any
kill
of
yourself.
us recognize it?
It rolls. Right, so don't bother rolling if you have no background with either religion or nefarious underworld things.
I don't know what it is.
Okay.
It's too high.
It must be really important because the dragon really wanted it.
And now you've taken it.
I was told to.
By who?
He could probably smell that.
I was told to take it.
By who?
Along with this pendant.
Do any of us recognize that?
Hang on, it's in my room.
Oh, okay.
No, none of you will recognize it.
And Lee recognises it because he rolled a natural 20.
With the natural 20, you've never seen it before.
You've never seen it,
It's a Western thing.
But does he hear a voice in his head?
Oh, hello, Randy.
I suppose so. Okay, a voice in your head will say, "Ah, the talisman for magical mastery. Much coveted by Western magic types. It is a weak crutch. We have no need of it, but bring it back if you want."
So I was told to take this.
Voice in the head say, your people is what's the word? Talisman.
Repeat phonetically.
Talisman. Magic thing.
Coveted by magic people.
That's your inside voice. We all.
Oh, he has a sorcerer that is mentally tapped into his head.
I can see through his eyes.
But not hear what is said around him. Only sometimes. We're working on
You didn't recognise the dagger then?
I hear voices in my head.
The council.
You were here last week and they did that.
I listened to that.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was told to take this and the dagger and break the covenant.
And who told you to do this?
The old Frostwalker.
What?
So
You should show that to Zhu.
Yeah. It might be best to have this conversation with her as well, since she said her and the Frostwalker are linked.
if you believe she's trustworthy enough.
She can unwreathe herself in shadow so that nobody can see.
Oh, Sulan, these are for you. Yeah, we found one of these cards.
This far north?
Yeah, we were surprised too. It was on the body of Roman Reigns' attendant.
Falco.
Okay.
Sphera killed Roman Reigns.
I will have to ask you about this later, but...
And this is a ring of lightning.
Real lightning!
It's for you. Only you can wield it.
You can use it to get past the lightning doors in Winterhome. It can redirect or dispel lightning.
Is it safe to...
Put it on.
It's...
You are now married.
to Lee.
If you want to control or dispel lightning, you have to say one of two key phrases.
I don't have that file open right
Okay.
now. How did you just get it?
So it's probably a pretty good thing around you.
What do you mean?
Well, you've been hit by lightning at least once.
Oh, I see what you're referring to.
No one's going to say anything about what I just dropped the bomb. Just
what did you say
about the old Frostwalker?
We did, but what do you mean by old Frostwalker?
did say there was 2.
So there were 2 Frostwalkers.
I didn't see the other one, but he wouldn't. So the old elf did he look like the guy I fought?
Yeah. He just looked.
Yeah. So he
incredibly tired and old.
So he was really old and tired, and he told me to be very quiet because I would wake the other one.
So there's 2 of them? Are you sure it's not just the same guy and he's exhausted from using too much magic?
He let me go. He told me to break the covenant.
How do you know you can trust him and you're not just falling into his own...
Well, we could ask your friend and see what she says. If there
are 2 Frostwalkers, we really do need to talk to Shishu.
That is true.
Alright.
You too, Lee. This is important.
Fine.
Yeah, you may have to kill 2 people instead of 1. Hope you're getting paid twice as much.
It's not about money. It's about stab and kill. Good.
Are you sure you're a good aligned character?
I'm
a hunter. I like hunting things.
Stabbing and killing things, in my experience, is generally not associated with good. But
It's for good reason. It's kill bad people.
yes, I suppose.
Frost man, woman. It's good.
You just killed.
You have some severe misconceptions, Lee. Are you okay, Sulin?
Just tired. I'm really.
We'll talk to Zhu quickly, and then you can get some rest.
Get some food and some water or something in you.
Sleep is what I need now, but if we must talk to her, we must talk to her. Yeah.
So go find
Go
Zhu.
upstairs again to knock on the door.
You return early, priest of the Justice God.
Yes, Sulin has returned, and she has some pertinent information that we thought we'd like to pass on to you. Perhaps you can shed some light on what
You
she
may
has brought.
enter. The door opens.
Thank you.
She's sitting down by the fire.
You may... Is she in shadow?
Yes.
Sulin, please.
I see you, Sue.
That is distressing.
Zhu, you may want to cover Sulin in your cloak of shadow.
I hate wasting 20s on fucking spells I can cast repeatedly until they work. The room becomes dim and you all lose the ability to see things.
I can't see.
Cloaked in the shadow of the darkness, that none may see and none can penetrate. Let all eyes be hidden and turned but the one.
I fought the...
You'll find it easier to see if you close your eyes.
Close my eyes.
That was it.
You see perfectly.
Yeah.
This makes
In fact-
literally no
in fact,
sense.
way too well.
Oh.
I had a talk with the old Frostwalker.
Old?
Yes, he was very old.
I do not understand.
Well...
Oh.
There was 2 of them and the 2 people in the tent that I was...
Were there?
Sulin, you may want to start from the start.
I was...
know you're
Sulin
tired,
recounts the adventure.
Yeah, blah 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 blah.
Do.
To the point where, given the dagger, told of the pendant, and told to break the covenant.
This is a foul thing you've handed me.
I didn't hand
It
it
has
to her.
killed many, for no reasons. But what it is.
What does it do?
Just taking it.
Oh yeah.
Are you sure that's wise?
No. I'm not sure about anything. Your story distresses me, and I know it is true.
And do you know of this pendant?
It's a talisman of magical mastery. They used to use them in Algria. Was that the name? The large kingdom before it was replaced by his people.
I'm not familiar with that region of the
Pity.
Jor-Karroc.
I think it was Algria. The pendant was bestowed upon magisters who had passed certain tests within the towers. It allowed them to remember more spells.
Do you know what breaking the covenant is? Why?
Dragons of certain cults
Adrian?
and archetypes will contract themselves. It's called a covenant.
So why were we asked to take this, or Sulan was asked to take this medallion in specific?
Obviously they were paymented for something.
The dragon was paid to fly down and attack the town. Then the dragon was paid to go off and do another job that he was very reluctant to do. I didn't hear it because I woke up and he said no, he'd been paid and he wasn't going to do anything else until the dagger was presented.
Perhaps the information is there, but you simply cannot recall it. There are ways to retrieve it, but I suspect you will be unwilling.
I had something in my mind before and I don't want it back in the game.
As I suspect. Breaking the covenant with the dragon would be a good thing. The last thing I'm sure we want to deal with is another dragon.
Or even the same one again.
Are you sure he mentioned specifically that he would be freed from his icy tomb? Those words. From last week.
I believe so. He wants to cover the world in ice and rule off the
ancient throne, I believe you said.
Yes.
Ice is not so bad.
It is if that's the only thing there.
It's cold and horrible.
Is like home.
Even you would find this too much. If the world was like the crown. I need to think about this.
What are we going to do with the dagger then?
What dagger?
She's put it down her top.
Put it out of your mind. Such things are dangerous. Evil.
We have a ring and a Sulan to take back to Winterhome.
It will be at its present location directly east from here. For 3 days only. I cannot hold it there any longer.
We shall not tarry, but Sulan needs time to rest.
Then I suggest you take your time.
Right then
We'll make our first flight tomorrow.
Yeah, as long as it's 8 hours I'm good. I must rest for 8 hours. Sleep for 8 hours. Rest for 8 hours.
You'll have longer than that if it wasn't even dark when you got back. So.
Can I have that?
What?
That.
What? Why?
You heard what she said it did. It could be really helpful.
It could be very dangerous.
So could my staff and your sword.
It already is.
Last time you had something, you said words and it changed it. I'll look after it for the moment.
Gathering you haven't told the full story of everything that was there.
Also,
No.
Good.
you might want to.
I did
notice
say
the
there
staff
was.
if he's got
I did say about the shield. I did say there was wands and urns and crystals and stuff, but I never went into any great detail.
Also, you may want to take note of Adrian's staff.
No, that is different.
It's
now.
different.
When did you replace your staff?
I didn't. I transformed it.
Nobody's ever going to see that again.
Just because you can't use magical artifacts doesn't mean you should hide them from other people.
I'm gonna go to bed now.
So what are you guys doing while she's napping?
Being salty.
He's gonna try and rape me for my pendant.
Why the fuck would I do that? I just want the pendant. Piss off, woman.
Your neck slot's already full.
You know, I mean, like, I could just reply on it. I know.
What about my blue card?
Pardon me, with your room still, how shall we say, in pieces, you're free to stay in here if you wish.
Very good.
I shall, take the couch.
As you wish.
If you need any privacy or anything, I mean, I know you can cover yourself with shadow, but if you wish me to leave, you have only to ask.
Indeed.
And then I'll go and write my journal for the cover the last few days of